There's old, and then there's old, and then there's old.
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
When I think about old, I think about my old chin strap that I used to have and how much of a mistake that was. I'm glad I don't have it anymore.
So do I.
Don't look up those old pictures. But my chin strap was really not that old compared to some of the oldest things on Earth. And that is the game that we're gonna play today to figure out how well do you know your old stuff, Link?
Oh.
It's time to play. Can you guess how old these really old things are? And our first and only contestant on Can You Guess How Old These Really Old Things Are is Link Neal. Welcome to the show, Link.
Yeah, I felt like you were gonna call my name, and you did.
Yeah.
But I was already here.
There was 100% chance you were gonna be on this show. And also, womaning the board is the hidden and talented Stevie. There she is. Sporting the latest in good mythical merchandise.
Yeah.
All right.
Link,
so this is like the
guessing
oldest stuff on Earth.
Yeah. Different categories of old stuff, and I give you two guesses.
I'm gonna guess 241.
Okay, well, would you like the question? And also,
No,
would you like
because
the rules?
Neither one are gonna matter
I know
to me.
numbers mean nothing to you.
This is how bad I'm gonna be at this game.
But you, Link, believe in yourself. So for everyone that you get wrong, in Good Mythical More, you have to eat one of these pickled eggs. So look forward to that. Just because it's fun.
Because they're old?
They're really old, yeah. Lizzie found them in her closet or something. Where do you keep these? Doesn't matter.
All right, I'll put them out
Okay,
here.
first question. They say that slow and steady wins the race. Jonathan the giant tortoise is the world's oldest living land creature. He lives on the island of St. Helena. And like most old people, he enjoys large buckets of salad. How old is Jonathan?
241 or 183? Wow. Jonathan.
Good name for a tortoise, huh?
I'm gonna say 241, Stevie.
And the answer is no! It's 183. Fun fact about Jonathan, after living 183 years, he's never successfully fathered any tortoise.
But, hold on.
Is that how you say tortoises?
Maybe that's the key to his longevity.
But he's got time. They can live to be 250 years old, so
right, and
keep
you know,
working it, Jonathan.
he's gonna live to 241, and then I'll be right, so I don't have to eat an egg for that one.
Okay, remember that whole if you swallow your chewing gum, it will stay in your intestines for 7 years thing? Well, that's a myth.
Of course.
You poop it right out, and then sometime later, a British archaeology student finds it in Finland. How old is the world's oldest piece of chewing gum?
5,000.
About 5,000 years old or about 900 years old? Oldest piece of chewing gum.
5,000. Chewing gum didn't exist 5,000 years ago.
Or did it? I don't know. That's why we're playing this game.
Is it actually gum? Because if it is, then I have to go with 900.
All right, what's the real answer?
For the win.
Wrong. It's about 5,000 years old.
How is that possible?
Well, the gum was actually discovered under the underside of a Neolithic cafeteria table.
That's not funny.
No, it isn't. No, but it was like birch tar from a tree. That's gum, dude.
Birch tar is a chewing something, but it's not chewing
It
gum.
was 5,000 years ago. Wrong. Next question. 2 eggs so far. A purse is an essential fashion statement, but what embellishment can really take it to the next level? A whole bunch of dog teeth. At least that's what the owner of the world's oldest purse thought. How old is the world's oldest fashion sack? That's what we call them on my family.
A fashion sack with
Honey, you want to go
teeth
shopping for fashion sacks?
with
Teeth. Lots of dog teeth. Is it 4,500 years old or is it 2,000 years old?
well, dogs didn't exist 4,500 years ago.
Interesting logic.
Yeah, they did. I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna go with the short. I'm gonna go against my instinct.
Okay.
So this is the right answer. So I'm guessing 2,000.
All right, Link, you're wrong again. It's 4,500 years old.
I did say this is the right answer, so I'm guessing the wrong one.
I might lose an egg on that one. I don't know. But listen, I will tell you.
I'm trying, guys. I mean, it's just difficult.
Hey, do not get your wife a dog tooth covered purse for Valentine's Day because that's what I'm getting her. I mean, my wife.
Okay, 4,500-year-old dog teeth.
Yeah,
huh?
keep thinking, Link. Old Chico is a small spruce tree that lives in Dalarna, Sweden. That's how they say it, and bears a shocking resemblance to a toilet bowl brush. It's also the oldest living tree on Earth, so show some respect. How old is old Chico?
Oldest living tree on Earth is either 95 or 6,500 years old, huh?
Yeah. That's
I don't
old.
know. I'm thinking 65. I knew trees could get old,
Boy, that brain is working.
but I have no way to know if within 3,000 years.
Yeah, there's no way to know except to count the rings.
Show me the rings.
Can we show him the rings? No, we can't show you the rings.
All right, so I feel like I was gonna guess this, therefore I'm gonna guess 95.
Interesting
50.
logic. What do you got here? 95.50. Yes, Link.
I knew it would pay off to go against what I thought.
Hey, you're on a roll. I'm gonna move right on to the next one. Oldest animal on Earth. Ming the ocean quahog was just a regular old clam, minding his bivalve business when a bunch of researchers yanked him out of the ocean and murdered him to see how old he was. Turns out he was the oldest living animal on Earth. How old was Ming before his untimely death? Is that 2,513 years or 507 years old?
Did you say the oldest animal on
Oldest
living animal on
animal.
Earth was killed to find out
How old he was. Ironic, huh?
And it's a clam.
Yep, it was a clam. Well, it still is. It's a dead one. It's probably...
How did it taste? 2513.
That's old, isn't it?
There's stuff older than 500 years old. I mean, there's animals older than that. There's a tortoise that's going to be that old before he dies.
Yeah, it's 183 right now.
No. 2513. That's my answer.
Okay. Yeah, 507 years old. So it is ironic.
I should have gone against myself.
So the way that you find out how old a clam is you count the rings on its shell, which incidentally you can do while it's still alive. So scientists, please, next time you want to find out how old a clam is, just count the rings. Don't kill it. God.
All right, give me another one. I am not yet on a roll.
Fetty Wap chooses not to rock a fake eyeball, but one 25-year-old ancient Iranian babe chose differently. In 2006, archaeologists popped the world's oldest fake eye out of her skull. How old was this ocular ball of animal fat and tar?
Oh, wow. It was mushy?
4,800 years old or 1,570 years old. Fake eyeball. Iran.
And it's made out of fat and tar? I don't think that can last for 4,800 years.
Oh, well, that might be insightful.
So I believe this is the right answer. Therefore, I'm guessing this.
Okay, let's see what you got.
4,800 years old.
Instincts are great,
Yes!
Link.
Well, they're bad, which makes them good.
If you have a good instinct to know that you have bad instincts, that's a good instinct.
And I can't be the stupidest person here if I'm not the one using a fake microphone.
That's true. No, this is working. Add some sound effects, please, when I do that. Please. Okay, back in the olden times, they didn't have Netflix to binge watch their sorrows away. They had flutes. The oldest flutes on Earth were found in a cave in Germany called Gibrinklersterl. Probably not called that. How old were those ancient tutors?
In flute in Germany?
In flute in Germany. Yeah, it's a flute in Germany. Yeah, is it 6,800 years old or is it 42,000 years old? Wow, that's really
It's
old.
the oldest what? Known flute?
Oldest flute.
Oldest flute. It's so stupid to me. Man,
You don't believe in archaeology?
I believe it's 6,800 years old, therefore I'm going to have to guess. No, I'm going to stick with this.
Okay, that's
6,800.
smart. That's also wrong. 42,000 years old.
Man, you don't know how old flutes can get.
That's an interesting fact. Right next to where they found the flute, they found a cave painting entitled Beginner's Guide to Jethro Tull. Jethro Tull incorporates a lot of flute. Remember that book, French Women Don't Get Fat? Well, it was horrible. And it probably should have been called French Women Will Outlive All of You. The oldest person ever was a French woman named Jean-Louis Coleman. At what age did she pass on to the great baguette in the sky? Come on, Link.
I know that 122 is pretty old for a person.
The 138.
138 is even older. 16 years older.
16. That's a whole person older.
I think
A 16-year-old
I'm going to
person.
guess 138. Therefore, I'm changing my answer to 122. Stevie, yank it.
Link,
Yeah!
you
Right
did it.
answer.
You ended on a positive note. How many did he miss?
It doesn't matter. Who cares? The only thing that matters.
5. You got to eat 5 nasty old eggs in Good Mythical More.
Congratulations to everything that aged.
Yes.
And congratulations to you. Congratulations for us because you liked, commented, and shared this video.
You know what time it is?
Hi, I'm Wynne from Syria.
And I'm Rob from New York.
And we're in Finland.
And now it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Today we're launching 2 brand new sticker packs at rhettlink.com/store. Look at these. That's not even all of them.
Yeah.
This and this.
Stick them anywhere that stickers are stuck appropriately, but not illegally. Click through to Good Mythical More. I'm gonna eat these eggs. Talk about the oldest stuff that we know about.
Unisong about 14 buttons?
Guess
what I found in my pocket?
It's not 1, it's not 2, it's not 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, it's buttons. It's 14 buttons in my pocket today.
14 buttons and they're not going away. 16 years from tomorrow, I'm gonna find these 14 buttons. Yeah! How is it? Okay, well, it'll be tough to get to 5.